decided I was going to do another question tag video, and this one is called Get to Know Me Tag, and I thought it was kind of neat, appropriate, slash whatever you want to call it, because a lot of us are new to the TTC community on YouTube, and what better way to get to know each other better, since we probably will never see each other in person, than to do a video. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the questions, and I'll tag a couple people at the end, and I hope you better do it. You better, whenever you feel like it, of course. But we would love to hear your answers and pass it along and share it, and I think it's just fun to see what other people answer to the same questions. So here we go. Do you have a middle name? And this one I think is kind of neat because some people do have either two middle names, or they have two first names, or they go by their middle name. So I'm going to thread that question out to, do you have a middle name? How is it? And do you go by that as your first name instead of using your real first name? And my middle name is May. I do not go by that. I go by Abby. And I was named after my father's sister, who passed away before I was even born. She was really young. When she passed away, and so I was named after her. And let's see, what's your favorite perfume? I have two that I use. I was really stuck on Tease, but by Victoria's Secret for the longest time. So I still use that quite often. But now I've also gotten Refuge by, why do I always forget the name of this company? Rue 21, there we go, sorry. So Refuge from Rue 21, I love it. It smells amazing. And so I use those two, Tease and Refuge. Have you graduated from high school and college? And yes, I graduated from high school in 2006, and I graduated from college in the summer of 2011. I finished my degree online through Divine University, and I have hospitality management, bachelor's in science, which I'm not working in that career field right now, but that's what I got my degree in. Have you been out of the country? And to clarify, I do live in the United States, and no, I have not been out of the country. The farthest away from where I grew up, which was Kansas, by the way. Also a good point. Tell us where you're from, because I think that's kind of neat to know kind of where everyone's at. I'm originally from Kansas. I'm living in California now, but the farthest away from Kansas I've ever been or lived is Hawaii. I lived on the island of Oahu for almost 2 years. That was really neat. I lived near the city of Honolulu. Do you have siblings? I do. I have 7 siblings. I always have to look at my notes when I answer this question, or I have to count them. It's sad. But I have 7 siblings. I have 4 sisters and 3 brothers. I have 1 older brother, 1 older sister, and the rest are younger than me. And my parents were divorced since before I was a year old. So I just have 1 full-blooded sibling, and then the rest are half siblings, basically. They're my siblings. I don't count them. I don't tell people when I introduce them this is my half sibling, but all of them are half siblings except for 1, and that's my sister, who's 6 years older than me. My brother, who is older than me, was with my dad and another woman before my mother. Favorite restaurant? I am in love with the Cheesecake Factory, simply and mostly and only, pretty much 99.99%, the reason is because of their bread. I love the bread that they give you before your meal comes. They always ask, would you like some bread? And I'm like, heck yeah, it's free bread. Like, who doesn't want free food? And it's amazing. My favorite is the whole wheat, and my husband likes the sourdough, or maybe he just eats the sourdough because I always eat all the wheat. I don't know. But you can also buy it, at least at ours here in Sacramento area. You could buy it for $3.95 for like a 2-foot long, whatever 2 foot is. For $3.95 you can buy the whole wheat or the sourdough though from the Cheesecake Factory. And I'm so tempted to do that the next time I go, because I didn't even know you could do that until I went last time. Are you a PC or Mac user? And we have both, but my husband uses the HP mostly, his laptop, and I've had a Mac or a MacBook since 2009, and I never went back. Or 2008 or 2009, I never went back because I love it. It's amazing. I don't know why I prefer it. But now I have an iMac, which I just got, which I'm using right now. Can't see it though. And I love it. I haven't had a desktop since I lived at home with my parents back before I graduated high school, and I really, really like it. It's really nice. And it's a lot faster processor and a lot more memory than my MacBook Air 11-inch that I have. So I'm really liking it thus far, and it's working great for my purpose of main use, which right now is my videos. What are your favorite shows? And I shamelessly am addicted to a lot of ABC Family shows, but my all-time favorite off of there is Pretty Little Liars. I love it. Like, I read all the books, all the series, which I recommend if you ever need a series to read. It's a really good series. It doesn't exactly follow the book series plot. The show doesn't, but it's still really good, and that's what keeps me on my toes because it isn't exactly like the book, so I don't exactly know everything that's happening. So yes, I'm almost 26 years old, and I'm shamelessly addicted to Pretty Little Liars and a lot of ABC Family shows. Other shows that are not on ABC Family that I like would be Grey's Anatomy, Betrayal, Mistresses. It's mostly ABC Family, ABC. I think they're all ABC if I'm correct. ABC shows, but those are all great. I love them. What phone do you have now? I have HTC One X. It is a Droid. Obviously, it's not an Apple. I'm debating right now in October when my contract is up if I want to go back to an iPhone or if I want to stay with the Droid because they both have their ups and downs. How tall are you? I am 5'8", and I'm the same height as my husband. Isn't that amazing? He hates it. But on our wedding day, I even only wore heels that were like probably this tall because I didn't want to be like towering over him even with his dress shoes on. But yes, I'm 5'8", so some people say that's like above average for a woman. Whatever, I'm not 6 foot, that's for sure, but I like my height. Do you work? I do work. I work Monday through Friday. It's 7 to 7:30 is my schedule now. I love it. I mean, I don't love my job, but I love my schedule. I love having Saturday and Sundays off, and I love being able to be home before it gets dark. It's amazing. Like, that's one of the reasons I'm still there. The schedule and then also the benefits are amazing. Like, there's no way that I could quit my job, get pregnant right now, and have good benefits because my benefits right now are just better than what my husband could get. So I work at a mutual fund company, though, here in the Sacramento area, so it's not like my ideal favorite job, but it definitely is a good company. I mean, as far as providing for what I need right now. That is it for my questions for now. I'll go ahead and put the questions I used below, and then I'm also going to tag a couple people, and I'll put their links below as well so that you can also follow them and see what their answers are. Okay, so I'm tagging Maybe Baby, The Choice of Motherhood, and Jordan and Shelly, and I will put their links below. And you can check out their answers once and if and when they do it, because we're YouTube vloggers, like, we love making question tags. Just kidding. Do it if you want. But those are who I'm tagging. Go check their vlogs out anyways because they are all also TTCing. And what better than having more people to support and to support you. So go check them out, and I'll look forward to talking to you guys soon.